Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, we will show you how to remove and replace the rear shocks on Ford Fiesta Mk7 generation 2008 to 2017. That includes the Fiesta ST as well. Even if it's a hatchback or sedan, it's the same procedure. We'll demonstrate on 2015 ST here how to remove and replace the rear shocks. We'll be taking apart the whole car guys. More than 200 videos will be on the channel for this car. Please subscribe if you need anything, let us know. We'll be constantly adding videos. Let's start on it now. So we have the car in park or in gear if it's standard, so put it in gear. We're going to have the tire chokes here to put on the rear right side, because we'll be working on the rear left side and we don't want the vehicle to roll on us. You can actually use two more on the front just in case. Always be safe than sorry. So we're going to go ahead and jack it up now. We'll need to have a jack stand. Always use a jack stand because if the jack fails, what happens? You're under the car, it fails, one little seal, O-ring fails, it drops on you and you're done. So one jack stand guys can save your life and your car as well. Something else that we will do for extra safety, stay with us and we will show you in just a second. We'll have the links for all the tools that we use and all the parts in the description of the video below guys, like that rapid pump racing jack, really cool deal. And it's very affordable, we really like it and we've been using it for more than 3 years and it works great. Okay, so we have the jack stand there now. So we're going to remove the lug nuts now. Okay, this one got stuck a little bit there. So we'll go ahead and remove all 4 of them. I'm not gonna waste your time watching us removing those unless it's quick. And check out guys, we have a new channel, it's called Electrical Car Repair Live. Only live videos for electrical problems, fuses, things like that. Really important information there. Only live videos, nothing edited, so you can see how we diagnose everything and how we do all that stuff. So we're going to put the tire face up under the car so we don't scratch the wheel that way. But if something happens, the jack stand fails, and even if you still have the jack, it fails too, the tire can catch it. But we will need the jack, for something else now. So now for the removing the shock guys, we will recommend using WD-40 penetrating oil. And we're going to spray, the bolt right there. And this is because often you have rust there, so spray it about 10 minutes before we start the job. The bolt will come out real easy that way. Next we're going to get the jack stand under the jack, actually not the jack stand, under the spring, and barely go just a little bit up. That's it. That's probably even too much. You need to pretty much support it. With 15mm we're going to remove the bolt now. Okay, you can see how easy it comes out. Perfect. So you see what else we need to do. Now you can slowly remove the jack down, that way you don't have any tension on the spring. And the shock is loose on the bottom side now. We need to do the top one. For the top we need a 10mm socket with extension. Ours we paint them different colors sometimes so you can see, we can distinguish them when we're in a hurry. And right here you have two bolts that you need to remove. Two, you see them. You can remove actually the fender liner if you want to, but you can do it without it, so why to do more work? One is out, and they have thread lockers, so it's important to install to apply some thread locker like that. Let me focus, you can see the blue. Yep. One more on the other side now. And careful, dust will fall in your eyes every time you move that fender liner, so get protecting glasses, goggles, because otherwise you can damage your eyes from all that dust. Okay, working on the second one now, it's almost out. Okay, and we can pull the strut out with the second bolt. The shock actually, it's not a strut, it's a shock. Okay, right there. And if the new strut comes without a mount, okay, all we have to do, hold it here with a small wrench, and with a 10mm wrench you need to remove that nut. That will be the whole procedure. So when you're ready to install a new strut, all we have to do, get some thread locker again, blue thread locker. I think the blue one is actually medium strength. And we'll need to have the 10mm ready, the new strut, and all we have to do now, we need to get it in place and install the two bolts now. Okay, so we started the two bolts already by hand. Now we're gonna get them tied with a little impact. We'll check them by hand towards the end. Yeah, perfect. Let's try one more time with the ratchet just to make sure that everything's tight. Because sometimes when you have an extension you don't know how much you get them tight with a little impact, so always have to check everything by hand just in case. Okay, perfect. Now this is the strut, guys, okay, right here, and we'll need to turn it, okay, to line up like that. Okay, and we'll need to go ahead actually, just very little, tap it, okay, no, just a little bit more, very little bit more. We need to go up just a little bit on the jack, so we can have the hole right here, and we'll need to install thread locker on the bolt as well. Okay, you can see how it doesn't go in. We need to just go a little bit more, okay, just a little, okay, a little bit more. Yep, that's good, probably. And get it tight now. Okay, perfect. And we'll check it by hand. It's a very important part of the suspension, so you gotta make sure that it's tight. So that will be, guys, the whole procedure for removing and replacing the rear shock. Thank you for watching, please subscribe, and many more videos to come. So guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, see you guys next time.